I'm Lisa. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and I believe we're here to talk about relationships, friendships, etc. here in Alaska. I guess I'll start with friendships.
Start. Take us through there.
Friendships in Alaska. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a loner. Anybody who knows me knows that I stick to myself. Really, if you are not family, you're probably an acquaintance. It's because people don't have morals or values. They don't have standards. They don't set boundaries.
Take us through a situation. How would you describe your friendships in Alaska? How would you describe that to somebody that haven't been here?
Well, most of my friendships are with males because females are just messy.
Take us through there, babe.
They will sleep with your man.
Right.
They will go talk with the ops. They will...
The oppositions?
The oppositions.
Wow.
Yeah, they're very not...
Okay.
It's not kosher. It's not kosher. It's not real. You know, a lot of people deem me as messy because I am real. Like, I'm not scared to say what people are not going to say.
Take us through a situation where you had to deal with what you just explained in real life.
You messy. So let's say, for example, we're gonna talk about, what is it, like girl code, sleeping with your friend's man. You know, I've had situations like that.
Okay, we're gonna call them top hoe. Top hoe is
Dub hoe?
Top hoe. Top hoe.
Top hoe?
Top hoe is we're gonna replace that person's name as top hoe. Now explain the story as top hoe. What did top hoe?
Top hoe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Top hoe mean, yeah? Or toparizer. Yeah.
I guess top hoes is the bitches that, you know, pretend to be your friends. They all in your face.
So she was pretending to be your friend.
All in your business, you know, and then they go and they secretly want your man. They want your relationship. They want your status. They want the opportunities that come to you. Like, essentially, like, that's like a hater in general, but like when you're speaking on somebody who's supposed to be like your friend, your confidant, your right hand, your left hand, whatever, you know, like that.
That changes.
I learned that at an early age. So I've been a lone wolf. I'm a loner. I don't really have friends. I have acquaintances, and anybody else around me is family. I don't really deal with too many outsiders. You know, I'm 37, so I've been there, done that. I've lived the party scene. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I've delved in the life, if you will. But right now, as it pertains, like, females will pretend to be your friend because of who you know. Like, I'm not really close with a lot of females. I'm close with males. You know, a lot of my family, or people who I consider family, you know, they're local artists here, whatever, and a lot of females will try to befriend me to get access to those people, or they have slept with my man, or
Over here? So
you know,
it's a thing over here.
that it's a big thing over here. Like, it's a big thing. I've had somebody call me cousin and set their best friend up to sleep with my child's father.
What? No way.
So it's
Abomination.
It's very,
Tacos, man.
like crabs in a bucket here.
So what is the craziest thing you had to deal with, as in like somebody who betrayed you and you're like, wow, what is it over here? What would you say that is?
The craziest thing I've dealt with betrayal is probably with my child's father. I don't really want to go into it much, but my father was dying of cancer, and he was having an affair with somebody at work, and he painted it to be something that it's not. We have worked through those issues, but in that moment, like that was probably the toughest part of betrayal. Outside of that, I've had, my best friend sleep with my man.
Yeah, your best friend.
Yeah.
So best friends in Alaska are dangerous sometimes, huh?
Well,
it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss. From the interviews I've been having.
So it's like, to me, young age is different than grown age. Like, when it happens at a young age, to me, it's a learning lesson. When it happens at a grown age, that's a choice. So, like, at a young age, I feel it's a mistake. At a grown age, I feel like that's your character. So, like, at a young age, I can forgive and, I guess, like, learn to maneuver with you to where we could coexist in a way where I don't feel you're a threat. But as a grown adult, you're making that as a choice. Like, you know what you're doing as a grown adult. Like, so in that aspect, like, I can't fuck with you. And there's certain things where it's like I won't maneuver a certain way because I'm a mother, and things should be dealt with in a certain way when you're that disrespectful. So I'm just gonna leave that at that.
Take me through dating in Alaska as a single mother.
Well, since I left my child's father, I was with him for like a decade. And since I left him, I've only spoken or tried to, I guess, date about 3 times. Only one of them was really worthy of my time. And it's sad to say that we don't mesh in the way of our future goals, because I feel like that would have been something great. But as it pertains to other aspects, I feel like one person was trying to talk to me because of who my child's father was, and then the other was more so just like, what can you do for me? And as a single mother, I'm not, I guess, I can't say I'm a single mom per se, because their dad does take his responsibilities, when he needs to.
Nice.
And so it's like, I don't bring my children around anybody. I don't trust people with my kids. I won't even allow them in daycare. So it's like, dating. You think you're gonna come around my kids is hard to say. So it's like, I wouldn't allow somebody around my kids unless I feel like I fully know them. And that's just because I don't feel like everybody's genuine. Like, you don't bring your kids around everybody. Everybody isn't who they say they are, and you are your kid's voice. So I wouldn't per se bring anybody around my kids unless I feel like I know them wholeheartedly. And so that's hard dating wise, because a lot of folks don't understand that. Like I said, I dated 3 times, and only one of them have understood, even though all of them have children, only one of them have understood the factor of my schedule with my kids.
Take me through an occasion of something that the other three did that wasn't like, that was like a deal breaker for you?
Okay, so the first one.
Number one offense.
The first one.
First offender.
In conversations with him, you know, we used to talk for hours. Like I have screenshots of like 10-hour phone calls.
Wow.
Like
Sim.
hours.
Oh, sorry. Continue. Sorry.
You is so messy.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, yeah, but in those phone calls, it was just like, okay, cool. But then turn around and it's like in those phone calls, I found like he's like literally not with his child's mother because they're just not around each other type thing.
So what did he say happened first? Because, you know, in the starting, they always have story, yeah? He always
well, they're not together because they don't want to be together. They're different. They're in separate states, la la la. And then in talking and talking, it's like, oh, y'all are only not together because y'all are not residing in the same state. Y'all kind of have like an open relationship type thing.
It's kind of like a dicatarian thing, but not with dax. But sorry, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, and then like, you know, he's just a weirdo. Like he's a weirdo.
Complete. Number two, second offender. What did the second offender do?
Abusive. Controlling. Like, ew. Like I've known that man since I was probably 15. We used to work together. Like that's how I met him. I used to work with him. Anywho, he needed some favors. I helped him out, and then it was just like, oh, you know, I like you, whatever, like, and then it just became abusive, like controlling, like, oh, you're not doing what I say, you're not
like
doing this, like you need to leave your kids with their dad, like.
Whoa.
I'm like, they're my children. He was like, nah, like you need time with me. And it was just not it. Like, I'm not finna put my kids on the back burner for no man. So, like, not even their dad. So, like, I don't know what type of females people are used to dealing with, but I'm not it. And it just didn't work out. It became very abusive really quick, and it was not it, you know. And coming from the situation where I was with my child's father for 10 years, it was great, it was really good, and then dealing with some abuse, you know. And I'm not to say that he was at fault for that, because I had my hand in that too. But dealing with that and realizing that's not nothing I want around me or my children, and then having to try to deal with that from somebody else, like I would never. If I'm not going to deal with it from their father, why would I deal with it from you?
If you had a chance to go back, what would you change?
In which circumstance?
Just say your first with your
my child's father.
Yes.
Better communication. I mean, on both ends, but it's that's a tough situation, because that will always be my friend. That will always be somebody that I love. I don't harbor anything against him. You know, we both had our faults, and it was just a really bad card deal. Like, and you got to deal with the cards you were dealt. So I don't feel any animosity or like hostility or ill will towards my child's father. He's a great man. I love him still. And in any other circumstance, I would be with him still. But as it sits right now, like, we just don't work. And I can say that as friendships go, he's he's actually been a stand-up man. Like, you know, he's taken consideration to the things that I've been through, to the things that he's done, to the things that we went through, and the things that I'm dealing with now. And as it pertains to like the people that I've been dating, you know, he have found out certain things, you know, and reached out to me, and, you know, really extended his hand as a friend. So that like speaks volumes to the person that he is. I don't, out of the 3 people that I've spoken to, there's only one person that would ever deserve my time. And they're not in a space to receive it. So
what do you mean when you say they're not in a space to receive it?
They're in a different path in their life. So they know exactly what they want. They are a man of, you know, integrity. They've been through things. They understand themselves. They've dealt with their monsters. They're healing. And maybe under different circumstances, that would have been something that worked out. But in this circumstance, it's just somebody I see as a really great friend, somebody that I can lean on and talk to through anything in life, I guess. And that brings me back to the friendship thing. Like, you know, like it's hard to have a female friend. I don't have very many friends in general, let alone female friends.
Is that in that case, right? The stigma of many things is girls that hang around many guys are mostly hoes. Mm-hmm. What would you say on that?
I mean, I can say I've been deemed a hoe a lot. You know, I've been deemed many, many things. But I know who I am, so it's never like taken a toll on me. You know, I've been in the music industry. I've been through
about that after you.
A lot of like beefs and
what
like
beefs?
Like just crazy things that is.
Let me start with the music now. You know, I'll be on this.
Don't be messy, Starboy. Don't be fucking messy.
Yeah, it's take us through there.
Take me through that. Take me through that.
Exactly.
You're so stupid.
And I see your show. I see your show.
The Daily Delusions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take us through that a little bit. How did you come up with that? What made you like, I'm gonna start talking to people in my delusional self? Why you choose that name?
So the Daily Delusions is like, I have a tattoo. It says Sweet Nothings. And Sweet Nothings to me, like usually people deem Sweet Nothings like the things that people lovingly tell them, you know. And to me, Sweet Nothings are the people that love you, the little lies they tell you to cover up so they don't hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm. And so the Daily Delusions is something that we all go through. We all tell ourselves delusional things every day. Like, we live it. And regardless of if you're mature and, I guess, aware enough to acknowledge it, that's where it came from. Like, you know, I'm on a healing journey. I've been through many of things.
What would you say you are healing from? I don't mean to cut you. I'm sorry.
Relationships, trauma, like so much life trauma, from childhood trauma to things that I've endured as an adult that brought out the childhood trauma. It's just a journey. It's a journey. I never believed in therapy, and then I started therapy. And I can say that it has helped me a great deal. I've grown a lot. And one of the things in therapy is just acknowledging everything, you know, that you've been through. And through the Daily Delusions, I'm like, a lot of people tell themselves these things daily And it's fucking delusional. It's delusional. And a lot of people will not tell you that, but I do have good friends in my circle who will tell me, like, bitch, you're delusional. Like, that's delusional. Like, when you get two friends together and they're telling each other exactly, like, that's delusional. Like, it's delusion.
Go ahead.
So, like, that's where the series came from. And it's really about acknowledging the little things that we tell us daily. You know, we tell ourselves daily these little things, and it's like, no, that's not, it's not correct. It's like, let's acknowledge the problem, let's find the solution, and grow, because a lot of the time that's where people stay stagnant. They're scared to face the truth about themselves. And that's one thing that I've never been scared of with myself, but I've been scared to face it openly. And, you know, I got a lot of backlash with posts and things that I've made in the past.
Like what?
Regarding my abuse, regarding the things that have happened to me. You know, and I've since archived the post because it was for healing, but in the sense, like, I don't want my healing to harm somebody else or stagnate their healing. So
how was that hurting somebody else? Like, what did
when
you
somebody
say?
is faced with the truth, like when they have to actually stare themselves in the mirror and acknowledge the things that they've done, especially publicly, it leaves a scar. And I'm aware, you know, they don't want to really acknowledge the things that people would deem bad or like make them the villain. But at the same time, if you're acknowledging the things and you're growing from the things and you're not going to make the same mistakes, like, what's the harm in people knowing of your history? Like, it makes you you. I did post pictures of my bruising and my situation with my child's father, and it did cause a lot of backlash for me. But I didn't do it to hurt him. I did it in a way to try to heal myself, to try to let people know, like, they're not alone, and no matter what happens, like, you can keep going. Like, it don't matter what this person says, that person says, what you've been through. You know, I sat in jail for 4 days. I sat in jail for 4 days wondering what was to become of my life. I've never been to jail, never been in trouble. And like, a lot of people don't know that situation. And I don't really like to talk about it because it's not something I'm proud of. It's not something that I wish happened. But I was in jail for 4 days away from my kids, 4 days away from my home, 4 days away from my child's father, 4 days away from everything I know, in a place where literally, ew. Just ew. I can say shout out to Loca and fucking Molly, because they helped me through that 4 days. But in a sense, it was really like, what the fuck am I doing here? I was never supposed to be here, you know? And then to think that the person that I felt like I loved the most put me there, I really didn't know which way was up, you know? And then coming out of that and then growing so much, evolving so much within a year, and seeing where I have come, the job I have got, the opportunities that have came my way, it was just like a blessing in disguise, I guess, because had none of that happened, I would have been still sitting in a depression from losing my dad. I'm just going to be a stay-at-home mom, and he's going to take care of me, and he's going to do this, and I just got to worry about taking care of my kids. And I've never been that person. You know, I'm very creative. I'm Like I said, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I fucking do everything. I fucking make t-shirts, tumblers, cake toppers.
Wow.
Like, I do it all. But in that moment, I felt like I was nothing. And so coming out of that and then having to really accept the fact that I need therapy, accept the fact that life is never going to be the same. It was just a wake-up call. Like, I already know how it comes with relationships. I already know how it comes with friendships. But with motherhood,
It's different.
it's so different. And I just know that I don't want my kids to go through the things that I went through as a child. So in all of that, all I can think about is my kids.
Yeah.
And in every situation after, that's all I think about is my kids. I won't bring them around men. I won't bring them around new people. I won't introduce them to people who might just up and leave out their life. Because they're the most important thing to me, and I don't want them to ever feel like they're unworthy.
It's very important. I think that's very important. We got about like 4 minutes for the show. Now, what's your take on 50-50? You said just a minute ago that you had to, you were staying home and doing that. What's your take on 50-50 in a relationship?
So I don't believe in 50-50. 50-50 to me is a percentage thing. To me, if you're not giving somebody your 100%, what's the point? Like, you should put your 100% into everything that you're doing, especially a relationship. And whether that be you're coming in at 60% because you had a bad day, a fucking awful ass day at work, some shit happened with your family, whatever, your 100% is 60. So if you're coming home to me, I should be able to fulfill the rest for you, you know? So it's, I don't really believe in the 50-50, like, you know, and to me, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. And when we come together, we're together and we know what we have to take care of as adults. You know, I was with my child's father for 10 years. We never shared a bank account. We never shared, you know, financial things outside of this is what needs to be paid. That is what needs to be paid. This is what needs to be handled. And, you know, for the most part, we divvied that up as it needed to be. But to me, if you're not giving somebody your 100%, then why are you with me? Because there's no, like, even if your 100% is 60, I should be able to meet you at that, like, you know, 40%. Or if I'm coming in at 20% because I had the worst fucking day of my life, and you come home and you see me at that 20%, you should be able to pour into me and give me the rest. So I'm at 100.
Now, I've seen this from the interviews I've done, right? One of them said they don't believe in 50-50. If the guy cannot take care of all the bills and everything, bill-wise, he doesn't deserve to be in a relationship. And then I've seen another one also said that they believe that, yeah, it comes in different times. What is your takes on that?
To me, everybody should be able to pull the whole weight of everything. If you solely yourself cannot provide for the whole unit, what are you doing? Because at any point in time, your partner can have an unfortunate event. Nobody knows what life throws at them. So if you cannot hold 100% of your lifestyle at one time, especially as a parent, we got to do better. We got to do better. Because speaking as somebody who has struggled, like, my kids don't want for nothing. My kids don't want for anything. Not to say it's easy, but my kids do not want for anything. Like, literally, my kids are spoiled. Like, if they want it, they ask for it. Eventually, they're going to get it. And so when somebody says, oh, well, if they're not taking care of me, baby, are you able to withhold the household? Are you able to withstand the bills? Because what if something happens to your man? Like, you should be able to take care of your man. It's like, I get the he should take care of me. I understand that. Like, I do. Like, I had a grandma who, you know, like, very old school. Like, I understand a man should do certain things. But as a woman, she instilled in me that you're also supposed to be able to do certain things. So if you cannot withstand all of your bills, all of your lifestyle, all of this without a man, why the hell are you doing it?
So the standards should be the same, going back and forth. Okay. Now we get into the segment where we go by what people say. This is the last segment before we close it. So now, from the conversations, somebody said in Anchorage, the clip is going very viral right now. It got about almost 15,000 views. It says, everybody is fucking everybody in Anchorage. I'm pretty sure you see that one.
Firstly, I don't know what that girl was thinking saying that shit. Firstly, she could speak for herself. Because...
You don't think that is true?
In ways, I guess. Break
it down. Take us
but
through
when she said, oh, I could be talking to somebody and my friends have talked to him and I wouldn't know. Bitch, how is that your friend and you wouldn't know?
Don't you think she meant that the place is too small to the point that...
No, because I've never slept with or dated somebody that anybody I call a friend has dated. I have never came and been like, oh, my friend had you, but I want you to. I never. And I know there are females like that, don't get me wrong.
I think that is very common here, don't you think so?
Like I said, it's about the company you keep. The company you keep, because I'm a loner. There's only been one time in my life I had a friend sleep with anybody important to me. We moved on from that, you know. But we were also teenagers, you know, like we weren't grown adults making this decision. I've learned from that, and I keep my circle very small based on that, and I can tell characteristically, so I don't involve myself with certain people. But I have had my cousin set up her best friend to sleep with my man, you know.
Your cousin?
Yeah, somebody who called themselves my cousin set up her friend to sleep with my baby dad. He wasn't my baby dad at the time. He was just my boyfriend. But they slept together. They were having relations even into us having kids. And when I spoke to her, she wanted to apologize about it because that same girl in turn slept with her child's father. And I was like, oh, you want to apologize now? But you...
Tables have turned.
I was just like, excuse me? Like, what? Oh, and that's like when I really knew, like, oh, y'all are faulty. Because, you know, I don't have family here. The family that is here is based off of the family that my parents made because they came up here through the military. So it's just like the family I have here is made. So when you're somebody who calls yourself my family and then you're doing some shit like that, like you're faulty, and that is why my circle is so small. Like I literally do not fuck with nobody. And most of the people I fuck with are males because
they say everybody ain't fucking everybody, man. Hold on. We're gonna hold on that thought. We might see what the next person say on the interview. Last but not least, take us there. They've been saying there's 3 types of men in Alaska. Take us through the 3 types of men you know in Alaska.
So what Rochelle say?
Yeah,
Military, drug dealer, and I don't remember the other one she said, but
and fisherman.
The fisherman. Okay, yeah.
On the list, who? Okay, I'm gonna wait for you.
So okay, so for me, it's military men.
Damn it, military.
It's military men.
Number one.
Military men is always going to be number one because they're just janky. They are, yeah.
Who did this one? You brought your editor. Your editor, military man.
Oh yeah, the drug dealers.
So you there for the site? You deal with drug dealers. No, you don't want to be in camera. You talk with drug dealers, huh? Next time you go bring me for the camera to explain your own site. Number 2, drug dealer. Okay, drug dealers are sitting at their ratio. They was number 3, but now they moved up to number 2. Damn.
There's the slope workers.
The slope workers. Mm-hmm. Oh, which department is that?
Like
would that be the oil?
The oil workers. Yeah, they got money.
They got mad. They
don't. They
oil
literally
workers
be up there for they be up there for 3 or 4 weeks and then home for a couple weeks. So all they want to do is blow money and fuck bitches. They're weird.
So oil workers, you have finally entered the list. Thank you.
But it's funny because my best friend, my boy best friend, he work on the slopes and he's not like that. But
so are you being biased? So only him is not
no,
like that.
I'm not saying all of them are like that.
Okay,
I'm just saying there are. Okay, so
he
personal experience.
He's probably is too.
Personally experienced. That's my best friend. Don't do my best friend.
He
ain't like that.
Who's your best friend?
Shot.
He is.
Shut the fuck up. You is messy.
He is.
He's not like that.
The short motherfucker. Shaq, don't come attack me because I don't attack. I love you.
So the military men, I've had a military relationship. That was probably the only relationship.
Was it abusive or no?
No.
Okay, it was.
It wasn't abusive.
Wow, somebody said the military people are I almost set up called the Russian people. Hey, let's.
So no, I have known a lot of people. So that was why I was skeptical about a military relationship. But I met this man at a bar and it's very not my style. I don't do relationships unless we're friends first. And he's probably one of the only people who I dated that we weren't friends first, and it worked really well. And the only reason we ended is because he left, and I wasn't willing to go with him.
So 2 points. 2 points to the military people. 2 points.
But drug dealers dated those. Huh.
So are the drug dealers successful here or not, or they are just going off of coffee money and coffee money?
So I guess it just depends. A lot of them are snitches.
Snitches? Me. I don't.
I mean, I can't say a lot are snitches. Let me rephrase that. Let me just say if you're in that industry, just know it's just very typical. You finna get snitched on.
So most of these people are snitches
here in Alaska.
Wow. So there's many people that could join my department, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. If you are a snitch, just say it proudly. Clearly.
If you anything, just say it proudly. A snitch, gay, fucking whatever the fuck you is, say it proudly.
Say it proudly.
Whatever the fuck you is.
Me, I'll be ready to snitch for visa.
My thing is, you're
Mexican
civilian.
Around.
You're civilian.
Yeah.
Civilians don't count. You a civilian. You a civilian.
I love my freedom. I love my freedom. So we have before we cut it, we have the
military, the drug dealers, or the slope dealers, the drug
workers,
dealers,
oil people. They made it in the list finally, and the rest don't matter. They are just wasting life, wasting their breath. Before we close it, tell us. Go ahead.
You forget the music industry up here.
See, I was about the music. Give it to them.
That is a whole other part of the dating industry up here.
Yeah. Take us through there. I was about to close it, but you have 2 minutes to break it down for them.
Starboy.
Yes, I'm opening here. I'm all
Starboy.
Yes, break it down.
Firstly, we're going to talk about where are the females at? The females come forward. Female artists come forward.
Come forward. Female
Y'all need to shine. Fuck these fuck these men. Y'all need to shine.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's
I think I might be retired by now. I don't know. We'll see.
Still got it.
But y'all need to come forward because
They're not doing enough, huh?
no.
Yeah, they're just busy talking, making noise. Some of them are just like a generator. Some of them are lately there's one of them is being generator on T-Spill for me. But
On T-Spill?
No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It's
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. We don't need to talk about it.
They are nameless. Continue.
But
Sorry.
we definitely need some more female artists to come forward. Whether you singing, rapping, whatever, like I'm down for it. I support everybody. And I will tell you if your shit is trash. But I'll give you pointers.
Maybe I need to gather some artists. We do one segment one time where we go a segment where you rate the music.
Yeah.
Which artists you think are better, Anchorage or Fairbanks?
You would do me like that. Well, you know I'm gonna go with Anchorage because you know that's like my family. Fairview. Well,
their numbers ain't fucking with Fairbanks.
Okay. But listen, I personally haven't really delved into Fairbanks artists, and so like if people are willing to send me things and let me listen, like I really haven't delved into them.
So you said Anchorage, right? Sing one verse from an Anchorage artist right now that came out this year.
No, why you put me on the spot like that?
No, I'm gonna show you something right now. You cannot do it, huh? Probably you'll be able to sing Pali Sway, bitch I'm from Alaska. You know that hook?
You know that's AI, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Pali Sway song?
Yeah.
What? Is AI? How you figure that out?
I'm not gonna reveal my sources, but it's AI. I'm not gonna tell people.
Pali Sway, bitch I'm from Alaska. That song.
That's AI. But you know, I didn't know that at first. So I seen him come across my TikTok and I never heard of him. And you know, I'm very rooted in Alaska scene. So like if people really don't know, but I really be out there. I know underground artists from other states. I really be into music.
Wow.
So he popped up on my TikTok and I never heard of him. And then like I was talking to somebody that was like, he's AI. And I was like, what?
Somebody told you that?
Yeah. And then I was like, what do you mean he's AI? And they're like, he got ran through the AI thing and he's AI and he's trying not to be, but like he's AI. And I was like, damn, like, well, I can't support that because there's so many people out here who really be like, you know, putting in their time and they write and they, you know, like, so I can't support that. But if he is AI, I haven't solidified, I can't say, I fact checked that
we gotta bring Pali Sway here now.
But
he gotta come save himself.
If he is AI, like, that's, I guess, like the new wave, but
what about I fucked your bitch in my market set?
I fucked my bitch, or fucked your bitch in my market. That shit came up on my TikTok too. And it didn't have as many numbers. But if he wrote that and it didn't have as many numbers, it makes sense because AI should be popping because it have the frequencies, it have the flow, it has everything that is being targeted right now. And so it's just like that one's a good one because a lot of people don't really. I like when people really stay true to themselves. So like a lot of people don't really, they're from Alaska, but they don't delve into the like native culture. I think that shit's cool as fuck. Like,
yes.
I'm very interested in that shit. And so like him popping out with that, I feel it's unique to him.
Man, we're gonna save that conversation. We're gonna bring you next time. We're gonna bring you again. Go ahead and close the interview for us, please.
Check out Daily Delusions with Lisastylez, and you can catch me at It's Lisastylez or Lisastylez on any platform.
Thank you very much, Lisastylez, and also we're gonna check out your music and everything.